Welcome back to the channel, our channel. My name's Gab, and if you're new here to the channel, welcome. Today we're gonna talk about something that is kind of like, I've been waiting like till March to do it. In this video, basically, I want to bring awareness to all of you about fibromyalgia, what it is. A lot of people ask me on social media, so they're like, I see you have this, I'm so sorry, what is it exactly? Or people ask me, why do you have the cane? What is it doing for your illness? So we're going to talk about all those things today. If you guys like videos like this, please thumbs it up and subscribe down below, become a Barbie or a Ken, and let's get into the video. So basically, fibromyalgia is a compromised immune system with something that's going on within it. So I don't know exactly why I got fibromyalgia. They say it could be from trauma, from illness that you've had previously, which I had illness previously. And I basically one day woke up and my legs were just numb. I was dropping stuff out of my hands, tingling, all over, pain. With fibromyalgia, there are 15 key trigger points within your joints where you have the pain that's pretty severe. And I lived with it for about 2 years. My second year with it, I started trying to get some answers and going to different doctors. And then actually March, I got diagnosed fibromyalgia awareness month. I think it is March. Just my Alexa, but I got diagnosed in March, so it's been a year since I've been officially diagnosed this month with the illness. And I wanted to kind of touch base on a couple day-to-day things I deal with because of it, and little things you might not have known. So my fibromyalgia can vary from person to person to somebody totally different from me. Some people have it, they don't take any medicine, they can go to school, live day-to-day life, activities. Other people have it, some limitations, and then people have mobile aids like me. Unfortunately, in my aspect of having it, I just feel like I kind of have it basically kind of severe because I have a mobile aid, I have my cane. A lot of people ask, why do you have a cane, Gabby? I have a cane basically because sometimes my legs feel very numb, tingling, like I could just fall right over. So it's nice to have something that's there to hold on to, so you're not like by accident just your feet dropping out from underneath you, which I've had happen a lot of times in the past. That's why I kind of knew I needed a cane. Also, with fibromyalgia, you have 24/7 pain. Like, you have 24/7, like, kid you not, all the time pain. And there's medicines you could take to try to help that. Gabapentin, medical marijuana. I'm trying to think. Sometimes people like to do acupuncture. Just there's all different kinds of stuff you can try for it. And just see what works best for you. But there's nothing that will, like, basically cure it. So it's an incurable disease. It's chronic illness. When you have fibromyalgia, you actually get other stuff on top of it. Like, I have something called cystitis, which is a bladder problem. Last time that I had bad urinary pain, nothing would come up on it, and that maybe I thought it was just for my fibromyalgia or the muscles hurting, and like nobody could give me a straight answer what it was. I have irritable bowel because of my fibromyalgia. They were just throwing so many different options and things that could be at me, and the one thing was having a kind of like disease or autoimmune disease where your body kind of swells up, and that's kind of what I think my IBS does to my bladder, since they go hand in hand and they're close to each other. So I think when I get kind of like these like outbursts of feeling sick
or going that often. I'm inflaming everything and down,
which is pretty bad, and kind of is because of how skinny I am with going to the bathroom all the time because of it. I have short-term memory loss and long-term I was born with, but it makes you kind of forget stuff.
Today I'm going to talk about my short-term memory loss disability, what that all entitles, what a day-to-day basis is like for me, and some odds and ends. So if
pretty crappy, but I don't really notice it because I have those issues already. Super fatigue is another one. I feel like I could go and wake up in the morning and have like no energy at all, or try to do stuff for a couple hours and just have to go right back into bed and get a couple, more hours of sleep, which kind of sucks. Having an immune system that's beaten down because of having an illness too really sucks. You kind of have to watch yourself with like basic colds and different stuff like that. Like if I get a cold, I could just get sick more, sort of like flu symptoms, having like the flu rather than just having a regular cold. With having fibromyalgia, you can get flares as well from going from heat to cold, or for me, it's different body temperature changes. For other people, it could just be, if you hit your arm off of something, trauma, if you're crying a lot, something bad's happening, a flare can be brought on. And basically, a flare is like the flu. It feels exactly like the flu. Your whole body just aches so much more than it normally does, and just all your joints just burn. It really sucks. And for a flare, you just kind of like lay in bed and you don't know normally when they're coming. Some people may have like a good idea when they're coming, but normally I just know if like the temperature is different. That's my only kind of like, I think a flare is coming kind of surefire sign. There's nothing really that will like pinpoint to prove it. My inner cystitis too, that like goes against me with having fibromyalgia. Sometimes it'll keep me up in the middle of the night. Like I just feel really terrible because of it, or I have like terrible bladder pressure and pain in there too, which kind of sucks. But that's something I have medicine for, and I try to like go for it day to day. I have medical marijuana as my medication for it. I have a video all about that. I'll link in the description box if you're interested in viewing that. I've been telling you guys, we did the journey, the hospital visits, everything, that I have fibromyalgia. And it sucks. It basically is, if you don't know anything about it, 24/7 pain. I'm going to do a follow-up in March video talking about it more. But basically it's just 24/7 pain. From my head to my feet, nerve pain, muscle pain, stiffness, burning. It sucks. And I get a lot of stuff with it besides just my body. I have something also called cystitis, bladder syndrome. That also sucks. We'll make a video about that in the future. This medicine, well, medical marijuana, my medicine, also helps that for me, the pain. But basically, I'm trying to cover the side label. So the side label right here where you guys can, to try to help me. But basically, I was told that I probably won't get better from it, just worse. So I just try to do things like best of my ability. And like I have, like I said, my mobile aid to help me if I need it. I mean, I still have days. I just vlogged the other day where I broke a plate out of my hand because I just couldn't hold it. Sometimes things that shouldn't be that heavy too are like super heavy. It's like, what is this? Or you could just pick something up that's like a piece of paper and you'll just get like a shock into your arm, or it's just kind of crazy like what happens.
out somehow. Oh, and the plate just broke. Never mind. So I can stop even painting it.
For me, I usually get like tingling sensation or numbness. Sometimes my feet and my hands will turn bloody red too because of it. Like it's just, and they get like real hot. It's very weird. Some of the things you get from it, and like I said, everybody varies and gets different symptoms from it, but they're all basically the same. And so that's basically it. If you guys have any questions, you can leave them down below for me to answer, and I will definitely do that. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I see you in my next video. Bye, guys.